I am Sharon Chiro. Hello and welcome to Business Time on Times Television, a magazine program where we bring you business and economic news stories making headlines. In the program today, parastatal losses worry government. Tobacco trading in its 12th week will hear trends from the floors. We have these and other stories. Do stay tuned.
Now you can access the Daily Times, Malawi News and the Sunday Times newspapers anytime, anywhere, by the click of a mouse or a swipe on your smartphone. With eTimes, right on your mobile gadget. Flip through the pages with a swipe or a click. Navigate through all pages and see clear pictures and designs. Access a database of previous papers of the Daily Times, Malawi News and the Sunday Times. Easy. Subscribe now to eTimes. Go to www.times.mw/e-edition. Sign up and log in. Enter your password and enjoy the newspaper. It's about time.
As the financial year 2017 to 2018 draws to an end, the government has expressed its dismay over continued losses by some parastatals during the year. The singled-out parastatals include the Electricity Supply Corporation of Malawi, the Agriculture Development Marketing Corporation, and all water boards. More in this report.
This follows the signing of new letters of expectations for the financial year 2018-2019 by the parastatals and the government on targets of service delivery on Wednesday in Lilongwe. Botolo said that he expects the parastatals to take the initiative seriously as it is done in accordance to the law and that they are working on linking them to financiers to improve their services.
Those ones, they really not doing well. Even the waterfalls, service sector, they don't do very well. So those are our concern because if you look at the water, we need water, we need clean water, and the international convention on the supply of clean water to everyone. So we need to make sure that we invest in that, and those companies are able to sell water at the right price, and we are able to drink clean water. Doing this according to the law. We're just implementing the law Public Finance Management Act. Section 68, Section 69, Section 80, it requires us to do that. So doing this is just not just doing it, but it's part of the law of the Malawi.
The Malawi Energy Regulatory Authority MERA was among the parastatals that were mentioned to be performing and that has been able to declare dividends. When asked about political influence in their operations, MERA's Chief Executive Officer Collins Magalasi said that at his institution there is no such thing, hence their ability to perform better.
I do not have any evidence of interference, and I think those that listened to the statement from the Secretary of Treasury, MERA is one of those best performing parastatals, and we're able to meet our obligations. We beat the plans that we submit, including the remittance of profits or dividends that we do make.
From Lilongwe, I am Chimome Mangazi.
The Labour Rights Organization has called on the government to come up with laws that govern and regulate private employment agencies. Labour Rights Organization Chairperson Frank Adini made the call recently on the sidelines of a seminar for players and experts on the country's labour market in Blantyre. Eric Msikiti reports.
Adini says lack of regulation in the sector has exposed Malawian workers to various safety risks and exploitation. He says much as the coming in of these agencies on the country's job market is in itself a very good development, lack of regulation is the major challenge.
In Malawi, I think we are not yet there because even some employers and employees, they don't know the usefulness of having the employment contracts at their workplaces, and also what type of employment relationships or contracts that should be there in their employment relationship, because there are a lot that is happening with this globalization. We have got issues of outsourcing, having agency, having also employment bureaus that we have, but all these, they are not there regulated. But according to international standards, there are some regulations that govern these employment agencies so that people or employees should not be exploited.
Adini also says without proper regulations, the agencies which are used by some companies and organizations wanting to hire staff sometimes compromise on the rights of employees to good contracts.
There are a lot, because most of the employees they will be exploited in terms of their labor rights, okay? Like issues of safety and health at the workplaces, issues of social security, it's not there, issues even of freedom of association, whereby they can collectively bargain at the workplace for their grievances and the benefits that they want at the workplace. They are not there. So eventually the country will not develop, because people should develop first before anything happens.
So in relation to the current situation we are in as a country, how important is this workshop?
This workshop is very important, because it will highlight, okay, even to the government and also other social partners in the labor market on the usefulness of having a standard form of employment rather than having non-standard forms of employment whereby employees' benefits are denied.
Speaking in an interview earlier on, one of the participants at the training, Lot Kaira, who is also Managing Director for Supreme Labor Contractors and Associates, said the seminar